Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? McAllister. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position. He's being urged to shoot. Delivers the ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Away time.
Beckham goes steaming forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Mainu. Davids wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. And the pass is intercepted.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Bruno Fernandes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Menu. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. McAllister proves just a little bit too strong. Cafu! And he's there to belt it away. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bruno Fernandes. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Donadoni. McAllister. Now it's Donadoni. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Donadoni.
That's good play from him.
Donadoni was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And smartly reclaimed. Roberto Carlos. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up. Just Donadoni! Cafu gets it away. Here comes the cross, and the keeper beats it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Menu conjures time and space where few can. Foot in. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's McAllister. Pass somewhat off target. McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Menu. To Van Nistelrooy. Best. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way. Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because...
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital...
Very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. That is ended up in no man's land. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And here's the chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cafu.
The attendance for this match.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh no, this does not look good. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes in with the challenge. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He won't be happy with that one. Plays it out wide. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It was a good ball, that, played into his feet.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Davids. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Davids out-muscles him.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nice looking ball. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out towards the flank. And he thumps it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Roberto Carlos. There won't be another chance after this one. Neymar! Menu. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field is number 18.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's been cut out, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Batistuta. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Roberto Carlos.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely worked. Dida claims comfortable. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thuram. Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maldini. And it's slung out wide. And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's away, goes for a shot! And that's been won straight back. Thinks about the shot. Oh, good spread. Cafu, an instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, this looks sharp.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, crack. Ronaldinho! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Odo is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Gerrard. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that was vital. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Donatoni. A probing pass. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Great vision. And it's been played through. Great ball, and he's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pirlo. Now it's Ronaldinho. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's just beyond his reach. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now that's a lovely exchange. Succumbs to the pressure. Nedved. Donadoni. He's got tall. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Rijkaard. Oh, can he get onto this? Not the most accurate pass. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's a sharp little ball here. Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, Red, nice interception. Cafu.
Pretty robust defending.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Howson makes the interception. Cafu short changes him with that pass. Referee's given a throw. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gabriel cuts it out. Passing is crisp this time. And it's Roberto Carlos. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Donadoni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Big chance! And one more try! Dispatched clinically. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That has certainly made things interesting. Just about within shooting range. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Milan have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Well, they've got it again. Gabriel. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gets his head on it! There's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan making consecutive changes here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's the throw. Gabriel, it's an inviting looking ball that. Cafu, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run, no luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Van Basten to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Nicely weighted ball. It's a loose ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar! That's really well cleared. Nicely shaped ball. Van Basten is in a really good position out wide. Now he's off and running. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Odo. And the pass is intercepted. Crosses it in here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here. Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? Cleared without complication. Del Piero. Looking wide. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Gives it back. Threads one in. Plays in a chance! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Desperate defending required here.
Numero 23, Gerrard. Numero 22, lasciano il campo per il numero 26, il numero 17, Schneider.
Danger averted for now. Time added on 4 minutes. Davids with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's